What's up, my babes that are beautiful and soulful? It's Alexis Verde, and thank you for tuning back in, and thank you for subscribing and hitting the like button, because we're gonna get really into it right now in this video. Like, really into it. Like, so into it that, like, there's an imaginary sphere, and we both just hopped in, right? Did you hop in? Snap and hop in. Okay, so we're in the sphere of, like, my mind. And I was just thinking, I was like, what should I make a video on? And then I like to think about what's going to provide some value to you, you know? Like, what could help the average person? Like, what could help everybody? And basically what that is making big goals, and how making big goals can really, like, level us up in whatever it is that we're doing. And it's very standard and universal when you think about just making big goals. And I was originally gonna just talk about, like, this book or something, because this book talks about how important it is to have, like, a specific, or not a specific mindset, but to have a mindset of belief, of faith in yourself, of, you know, just how having a certain mindset can really help success come much more natural and much more smooth to you. And success meaning whatever it is that you strive to, like, do, you know. And for me, super side note, we'll get back to this, but side note, for me, success is simply having a goal, like the fact that I even made a goal for myself in the first place, and actively, like, striving to realize said goal. Like, that's, to me, success. Like, so I'm pretty successful already, because, like, I have so many things that I have set out to do, and every single day I feel like I'm getting closer to, like, most of them. Like, I stagger it, and I kind of, like, juggle, you know, because we only have so much energy, and so, but in so many hours in the day. But anyway, back to my examples that I was going to use that talk about how we really have to, like, raise our expectations, basically, about what we can achieve and about what we would like to achieve, you know, like, whatever we desire to achieve. And in this book, it talks about that. It talks about, like, it talks about how you can only, like, go as high as, like, basically how, like, your mind is the only limit that your body knows, and your body is going to act out whatever your mind tells it to do. So basically, it's like, yeah, I just kind of brain farted, but that's already said. And then also I was thinking about how, like, recently we had a legend, you know, pass away from this physical realm and everything. And one of his messages is also, like, life is, or his career, and, you know, life in general, because he recognized that the music isn't everything. Like, a music is simply a part of his specific journey, and of many people's journey, and he had a certain role that he was playing, but he recognized that, like, life is, like, it has its series of ups and downs, and it's a journey, and, like, you can't really focus on the past too much, you can't focus on the future too much, or, like, or heaven and hell. You can't focus about what happens when you die, because honestly, the only thing that we're sure about is that right now is happening, and that, like, we are here in this series of moments. And so in this series of moments, we might as well, like, live it till our fullest. Like, we never know when we're gonna die, but, like, somebody like Nipsey Hussle, it's like he knew he had an expiration date, and because of that, he came to terms with that, like, who knows when, but because of that, he recognized that he's gonna just enjoy life. Like, life is really meant to be enjoyed. And I was with one of my friends yesterday, and she was talking about how she just wants to enjoy life too. And I'm like, girl, me too. Like, I don't think we need to struggle. Why? Who said that? Like, who signed us up? Like, who presented the clipboard with the thing that says, here you go, like, I want to struggle. Do you want to sign here to, like, struggle your whole life? Like, who signed us up for that? Did you sign that waiver? Or, you know, or just flip it on the back and just be like, I want to enjoy life as much as I possibly can. I'm signing this. Like, I don't know. People were telling me that my name was on the struggle list, and I just refuse to believe it. You know how people will say, like, oh, well, I'm black, so this will happen. And we're not even going to go there. I don't want to say that, like, the black experience is not a real experience. Like, hello, I'm a black woman. So, like, and black men and black women have, like, their own sets of, you know, experiences. and everything. So there's no comparing struggles, but basically, like, I don't want to make excuses for myself. Like, I just want to enjoy, show up in the world, and focus on my own personal energy, not really worry about things that I have no control over. Like, just very simple concepts. They're simple concepts to me, at least. But wow, this is thumbs up. Thumbs this video up. If you're rocking. Let me stop. No, let me continue, but let me just not phrase it that way. Just thumbs this video up for my goofiness. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Make big goals. Let's use an example. Let's use a concrete example. For example, I learned, and I was just talking to some of my friends right now that are from Costa Rica. I learned Spanish, and I like went out there, made friends, and blah blah. And the fact that I even made the goal, set out for myself to go to Costa Rica, like, I'm a black woman from LA, and I feel like a lot of people, they, like, my mom's friends and, like, family friends and everybody, they look at me and they're like, whoa, you went to Costa Rica, like, that's so, like, monumental and everything. And, like, maybe for them, for me, it's just, like, kind of, like, I like to set not weird, but just, I guess they're out of the ordinary, but it's just how my mind works. Like, it's just, I'm not trying, but I just, like, doing what I like to do. And sometimes it just happens to be like go out of the country when most people like don't do that. But for me, it was a big goal though. I could say that it was like a big goal. But I wasn't like intimidated or anything by it. And even if I was intimidated of it, the simple fact that I like just spoke it and wrote it out and thought about it a lot, it made it just happen so easily and so effortlessly, and I just like kind of flowed into the opportunity to go there. Like, everything just aligned up perfect. Like, for example, my college, they only offered, like, I knew I wanted to learn Spanish. That was point blank. And they only offered like 3 places to go for Spanish, and I think that was Costa Rica, Mexico, or like or Spain. So that made this choice so easy for me. Like hello, I've already been in Mexico, and I don't really know why I didn't want to go there. I just didn't feel called to. it. In Spain, I also don't feel called to because it's Europe. And Europe is cool, but I really, I want to get closer to my roots. You know, I want to explore more of my roots and less of what came later, I guess. I don't know how that sounds. But, anyway. So yeah, and I just ended up going to Costa Rica. But if I would have never set that goal out to be a thing, I would have never achieved it. It would have never been a thing. So just set yourself up for success by having big goals. And we're at 8 minutes right now, and that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Catch you next time on Alexis Verday's channel. Oh yeah.